Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming. We're back with William Castle.
Oh, it's good to see you again, my homicidal friends.
For one of his most celebrated films, and one that showcases everything we associate with Castle, Mr. Sardonicus, which you can find on YouTube. And let's start with the film's most famous image. Although based on a short story by Ray Russell, who also wrote the screenplay, Sardonicus takes a cue from 1928's The Man Who Laughs. Please check out our special about that. Though the films are not really similar. But for all that this is what people remember of Mr. Sardonicus, we don't really see that much of it, because the makeup was time-consuming to apply, uncomfortable to wear, and does create a problem when it comes to speech.
Only through arduous training by the finest teachers of diction in the world did I finally master the art of utilizing dormant muscles of the throat and palate.
For the most part, Guy Rolfe, as Baron Sardonicus, is hidden behind a mask. More like Cheney's Phantom than Conrad Veidt's Gwynplaine.
Remove the mask.
This being Castle, the film does also feature one of the showman producer's trademark gimmicks, allowing the audience to decide whether Sardonicus should be further punished or shown mercy.
Hold up your punishment pole ballot with the thumb pointing down, like this.
Castle always insisted that both endings were shot, and it was just that audiences always picked the same one, which is possible because this is definitely a push poll.
Don't you agree with me that such a miserable scoundrel should be made to suffer and suffer and suffer?
But it's now generally agreed that there was only ever one ending. But while the makeup is startling and the punishment pole is fun, neither is what makes Sardonicus such an entertaining film. This is a grab bag of horror, the carriage ride from Dracula, as well as the absence of mirrors, the mad science of Frankenstein. Assisted by Oscar Homolka's mutilated Krull.
When my master says, Krull, do this thing, I do the thing.
The torture chamber of Edgar Allan Poe. And the ironic twist of The Twilight Zone in a flashback concerning a lottery ticket left in a waistcoat pocket.
He was buried in it.
Lots going on, yet it all feels part of a coherent whole. Largely because the tone is always balanced on that knife edge between genuine horror and tongue-in-cheek, where Castle did his best work.
Damn you, Sardonicus, damn you to eternal hell.
It's notable that, in a film so well known for one image, the most effective horror scene is in near total darkness.
Someone's in here. I sense it.
Not that we don't get a few more visceral shocks along the way. For all their occasional silliness, there's a reason we have never reviewed a William Castle film for our Bad Movies strand. They're just too well done. It's quite rare for a film to be this knowing, this self-aware, winking blatantly at the audience.
I hope you enjoy it. And I hope your nightmares are nice ones.
And not just get away with it, but make you invest in it. I haven't talked much about the hero and heroine, but they are far more effective than their counterparts in similar films.
It's not a very pretty story.
They are not just there so Sardonicus has someone to menace. It's also important to note that Sardonicus has a sympathetic backstory in the tradition of his silent ancestors that also works well. Maybe if the voting had been real, audiences might have sometimes come down on his side. It's solid entertainment and more than the sum of its many parts. Thanks for watching. For more William Castle reviews, click here. Please let us know your favourite tongue-in-cheek horrors and your opinion of this one in the comments below.